walk through bush said way. Walk through bush said way. What's going on, guys? Mikey T here. You guys know who I am. I am here with the big, the fabulous, the famous, the big star herself, Kerry-Ann from Kerry-On Friends, the longest running Caribbean American podcast and the best Caribbean American podcast. And this is our second time meeting in person?
In person.
In person. We've been friends for quite some time online, reasoning back and forth. Anytime I'm having any type of crisis with my diaspora experience, Kerry have an episode where she can send me to be like, Mikey T, just watch this and relax and build. And I so appreciate that. And we're here with Kerry, and we're going to get some words and some insight from the big famous Kerry herself.
No, you make me feel like real celebrity, but thank you, Mikey T. I appreciate you. I appreciate the dialogue and the levels of reasoning we have. And really and truly, what I want to talk about right now, we just watched a screening of Begia Call right here at the Black Men's Health Festival. And one of the questions I want to talk, or one of the things I want to talk about is that a lot of times we spend time focusing on Raul's character. But I want to talk about Chado's character, because he could have been in a serious crisis, because him just get a rejection for a job. And him stress level make it a way where him say, yo, I'm going to call my brethren. And he decides, say, you know what, I'm not going to talk about the job loss. I'm going to go back to a time when I know, say, I did happy and things did funny. And I don't think people pay attention to that part of the film often, because maybe if in an alternate universe, Raul never answered the phone, Chado could have be the other one in a crisis, same way. So it's 8 minutes, but levels to it, and I appreciate the thought that went into putting that together to say, yes, it's focusing on men, but women also deal with it because we absorb so much as well. So, Maria, to my brother, thank you so much. I am so proud, I'm so ecstatic, and I can't wait to see what other creative works come out of Jamaica Content House, whatever you want to call it, whatever naming calling it, we invested. So right now I want to rope in my good content creator to come in, because she did have a question, and me think that this question needs to be on camera as well. So Mikelah is the host with the most and the founder of Style to the Vibes, another content creator and big friend in our community. Mikelah, what are you saying?
Ratty, you put me on the spot, you know?
Yeah.
So I think, first of all, amazing. Congratulations, Mikey T. That was 8 minutes well worth it. And I don't think I will ever think about 8 minutes the same again after watching that. And I think that is truly transformational. The message in it is not just for men. It's experiences that anyone can really relate to, because the pressure of life, particularly for black and brown, but me represent my black people around the world, it hard, you know. So I think to take time and just talk about what is happening with us is extremely important. From our perspective, I think my question was really around community, and we hear that a lot, but we don't recognize how we socialize the idea of community and responsibility that comes with that. And I think that also we socialize being a responsible community person. And so it doesn't stop with just family and friends. And I think the generation now has the words, they are fully aware, but what are ways that we can practice support of one another beyond the call? Because we socialize the responsibility so much so that we don't even deem it like a leadership thing, like it just embedded in we almost. Like, how do we kind of take off that layer a bit and really understand, that we don't have to build community at sacrifice of self?
Ooh.
I want big bad question that's I don't think we have time for answer.
And you know what? You know why? Because as soon as I watch that, I think about the Buju song, Deportee.
Yeah.
Things change. You know, sister life hard. Why you never spend your money come a yard? You're rich, you spend it all it abroad. Squander your money, now you're living like dog. Like, that is a socialization of the mentality of going to foreign, making it, and then not making it and having to come back home. It's the shame that you're avoiding, but also the responsibility that people expect of you to be in community, not just in the diaspora, but back home.
So
Big things matter.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That's a loaded question. I like the question. I love the question. Like I said, I'm not a mental health expert. I'm just an advocate for the proper education and dealing with proper people who are educated. But the thing that I would say would help in the question that you just asked is, I think it's long time that we give each other grace. We understand it's okay for something to be wrong, but we have to understand why. Where did this habit, where did this attitude come from? It came from slavery. It came from not having jobs that came with pensions. So there were no sick days. There's no insurance. There's no safety mechanisms in the work that we grew up doing, or our grandparents grew up doing, and those type of things. So the safety mechanism was the community. And once we understand and we give our grandparents or our parents grace to understand that, oh, this is why they feel this way, now we can give them grace, we can love them, we can be a part of the community, yes, but we can start to create boundaries, because now we can start to highlight the differences that we are experiencing. It's like, okay, mom, I understand, say, X, Y, Z and stuff, but remember, say you have sick time. Yeah. Remember, say you can, remember, say you have insurance. Remember, say you have a retirement. Remember, say there are certain things that are not survival anymore. It takes a lot to go from surviving to thriving, and we need to give ourselves space to move into the space of thriving. But in doing that, we have to allow the people that are coming up behind us with their old ways the ability to understand the changes that we're making and how we're making that change. A lot of times, remember, say they've already broken us into the stigma. Don't talk about how much you make. Don't talk about your pay. Talking about pay is rude. But not in our community, not in our societal community, where everybody in your money and everybody in your wallet. And if you don't tell them what it is, they might go assume bigger and better.
Yep.
And that's what we need to do. Having these conversations, giving grace to one another, allowing us to be right, be wrong without judgment, and allowing the time to go by that we need to fix it. It's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah.
And we have to be understanding of that. And a lot of people, some people are for therapists, some people aren't for therapists. But what I tell people is, nothing beats a therapist that understands what you're going through. I say, I rather a therapist with knowledge and culture than a therapist with knowledge of culture. I don't want you talking to me like I'm a subject, I'm a stud. No, I want to talk to somebody where understand what I go to. Because sometimes I talk to people and I'm like, when I buy my first house, or when I'm buying a house, say, have to be a 2-family house. It have to be a multi-generational house, because mommy have to come too. What you mean your mother has to come? I said, it's the
Listen,
culture.
The other day I was talking to a co-worker and I said I was watching HGTV, and then my bill house, and it's a family of 4, and then bill exactly 4-bedroom, and the 4-bedroom map out for every, and I'm like, so when grandma, auntie and cousin come, where them asleep? And I mean, again, it's built in, so it's the level of community. Some people might say it's boundaries, you don't want people at your house, but what we're saying is that it's not extremes, it's the balance, right? Family can come, and then but we have to communicate. Okay, you visit, all right, bye. But we think communal, But we have to think about that to what extent until we have to create a boundary, like we said, for our own self-care. And I think that is the hard part because it now go look so and it go feel very uncomfortable to start because it go feel wrong because we've been socialized to think that you have to give back and you must be generous and all of these things. So way more conversations we could be having on this, but we're not there Jamaica, but the Sunday right as so, right as so,
Love it.
right as so.
Love it. More on the heat, cause you know how long it take to finally warm up in this place.
Me know, but you know mean some if it bake. Look on my forehead, shine, it reflect. Mikey T, it's been great. It's been great. We need to go finish to enjoy the rest of the event and all the things.
We do. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Next year, make sure you guys are here at the Black Man Health Festival.
Yes, Black Men's Health Festival. Usually the first Saturday in June, but guess what? Lock into Mikey T and you will know exactly when it's happening. See, we're very organic. I'll put me there running our fields. You already know.
What do you mean?
Right? It's not just for men. That's a good example. Family, kids are here. Women, obviously, are here. So come true.
Everybody come out because at the end of the day, me as a black man, as provider, head of the house, my health is indicative of the health of the family. So,
the thing.
for everybody.
Purr.
Come out.
Oh, shit.
Bounty killers.
Yes.